будем продолжать, да, сайд-квесты. Я думаю, мы один выполним, на котором я в прошлый раз застрял или остановился, вот. А потом мы в Сан-Матео двинемся, потому что там целых один основной и два со сайда, и мы вот как туда, ближе к тому месту будем располагаться и выполнять все квесты. Вот так. Там и вроде напарника надо, и лекаря-братишки надо взять, так что у нас много дел в Сан-Матеосе. Отлично, геймпад сразу же работает. Прекрасно вообще. Интересно, кстати, ну, вот эти экраны, они же меняются, и они все эти показывают какие-то достопримечательности. А, да, точно! Я наткнулся... Да, сейчас мы будем разыскивать. А чё? Расследовать исчезновение людей. Окей. Пошлите расследовать. Не уверен, что карта работает правильно и корректно. Ага. Через арку надо пройти. И вот это правильный путь. Новый регион раскопки. О, лагерь. Успех. Кстати, огонь. Огонь мне не делает дамаг. Огонь не горячий. Ура. На огонь. Хочу ли я что-то сделать? Да не, у меня патронов всего до жопы. Погнали. Не понимать. А, лестница. Письмо?
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
Чё, убийца в лагере?
Look, my child, the wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that, in my opinion, he was struck from behind with a mace.
Убийца в лагере, понял. Нет никаких монстров, есть плохие люди, которые убивают своих братьев и не оставляют ничего ценного в сундуках. Аллигатор, что ли? Он тяжелый. Молодцы. А чё? Вот, возвращаясь к Ведьмаку, к гениальности Ведьмака и херовости этой игры. Во-первых, да, почему Ведьмак гениален, да? Потому что дополнительные задания вынесены в задание, в поручение. У них есть уровень прокачки, да, фиксированный, при котором, если уровень соответствует, да, и то тоже есть под вкладки. Думаете, как бы, зачем? Смысл вот этих двух основных заданий, если под ними они еще 50% этого квест-листа пустые. И всегда будут пустыми, потому что это основные задания, и основные задания, ну там 2-3 максимум. Ну вот у меня было 3 в самом начале игры. Ну вот. И почему они дополнительно не могут тупо сюда? И я просто вот вниз буду, ну, идти и просто на подвкладке их разделить. Основные задания уровень и дополнительные задания уровень. Почему? Почему мне надо между вкладками переключаться, искать и каждый раз идти вниз, и все равно как бы все то же самое делать. Не понимаю. Как бы если пиздите, то пиздите грамотно. Сразу все. Зачем что-то воровать на полдороги? Это к вопросу о квестах и как неудобно их искать в менюшках. Просто об этом я уже думал. Ну вот сейчас только озвучу. Боже мой, мне тупо не дают встать. Хорошо, что я взял 5 ловкости, а? Вот хорошо, что я взял 5 ловкости. Теперь я могу бить огромным мечом всем по лицу.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
А у меня какой уровень науки? Второй.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
Смысл мне использовать науку, если пока я не осмотрюсь, все равно ничего не будет.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
Надо потрошить. Ну, сейчас и мне повезло с хитбоксом.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile, most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone so far from camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm
No
afraid
doubt.
that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Вергилиус. У него даже имя, блин, подозрительное. Вергилиус только что ушел, пацаны. Болот. Родной. Всю жизнь мол. О, сундук нашел. Очень редко здесь. Сложно найти сундуки. Я любитель сундуков, я пытаюсь их искать, но их сложно здесь находить. Порой ты заходишь в тупик, а там ничего нет. Мне кажется, это еще один костер. Скорее всего. Вергилиус вас виноват. Какие ваши доказательства?
Brother Virgil.
Харизма.
Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me.
Huh?
But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition.
Это их
To
убил.
ensure that the
Гений.
discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues.
Ради благого
Calm
дела.
down. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid
Нет,
using
ты.
violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Taleme, but he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Приказать ему покинуть лагерь, разоблачить его перед всеми. Взять золото и встать на его сторону, разоблачить его перед всеми. Приказать ему покинуть лагерь. Разоблачить его перед всеми. Блин, если покинут, давайте мы, как его, он говнюк. 100 золотых монет мне ничего не сделают. Хотя это достаточно существенная сумма в этой игре. Это целых 5 раз покататься, или даже 10 раз покататься на телеге, но... Если покинуть лагерь, он потом мне какую-нибудь подставу сделает. Мы разоблачим, чтобы у него пукан сгорел.
They should decide on what to do next.
Пошел нахер, Петру.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals, but it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil.
Возможно, брат Вергилиус немножко не врал.
You will pay for these crimes. These people you
Сжечь
killed
его.
were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation.
Мы уничтожим Телем.
All to hear, you are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation?
Murderer.
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle. To right and to the others.
сейчас мы их облутаем и поговорим обязательно с сестрой Евгенией. 3 монеты вот нашел. Не зря убивал. Какие-то ботинки. Далее. Все пригодится.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
Что узнал? Что значит ускользнул?
And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him.
Мы же его в лесу убили.
So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone, but I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this, as a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events.
Чё да?
Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in Saint Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound,
6
further
на
up
север,
in the
вглубь
swamp.
болот.
But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
Okay.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he... I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Пошли-ка искать. Мы уничтожим телему, потому что... Ну, смысл? Смысл телемы в том, что они верят в... Как его... В скрижали островитян, но сжигают их. Что за гениальный подход, а? Инквизиция, а? Кто додумался? Давайте патроны сделаем. Сколько боеприпасов можем сделать? Хватит. И все еще нам нужны бомбы. А мы практически 22 уровень взяли. Так, куда-то на север, на дорогу идти. Чуть левее и по прямой. Ага. У Петруса, значит, стан есть. Я... Нет, сундуков в случае нету. Должны быть один. Чувствую один сундук. Я был прав. Только сундук говно. А это проблема еще. Мало того, что сундуков мало, так и в них обычно какой-нибудь, ну, какая-нибудь броня, которая вообще не нужна. Она никак не скейлится по, ну, по рандомычу хотя бы, чтобы... Разожгли все дерьмо. Вот, о чем я? Ну вот, да, и нету позитивного рандома. Ну, я, по крайней мере, не чувствую позитивного рандома в этой игре. Который тебя за то, что ты исследуешь, вознаграждает. Ёптать. Ты чё вообще такое? А, ну да, я такой с таким устроил. Отлично. Сейф. Не. А! Мне нужно зелье. Зелье брони. Забейте, он просто берет и... У него копье с автонаведением. Можем стрелять. Не 23 уровень. Ну, копье с автонаведением, я считаю, что нечестно. Все остальное, в принципе, терпимо, но копье такое себе. Еще было здесь навыка бомба. А, здесь 3 нужно было, что ли? Наверное, здесь 3 нужно было. Да. Ну, надо сейвиться.
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
Сейв. Давай зайдем в пещеру. Посмотрим, что там за отшельник. После босса не будет другого босса? Только лалки. Надо перевернуть вверх дном что-то, чтобы узнать, где. Где священники находятся? Так, а что здесь? Отсюда спрыгиваю. Окей. Александр ОП. Там... Это человек? Да, это человек. Давайте обыскивать, ладно. Хорошо. Подожди. Здесь обыскивать, да? Найти что-нибудь, что принадлежало Святому Матеусу. А там что? Здесь можно. Второй уровень интуиция. С нами Васка? Нет, с нами нет Васка. Что дает ремесло?
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictiman. Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
Нет, это и на пеку ее завезли.
There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Menduis dat, enon mil frictimen. This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just
Я, кстати, все еще не знаю, если здесь можно ли, так сказать, завалить напарниц.
This is so incredible. Although it will cause a
Мы
huge
узнаем, мы
upset
сегодня
for our
узнаем.
nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Teleme.
To think these old things could cause a civil war. Or long-lasting peace with the natives. It is a serious responsibility to decide what to do with them. But it isn't ours. Their saint, their decision.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Не, но зачем держать верующих, так сказать, в неведении, правильно? Они хотели знать правду, они узнают правду, чё? Я считаю, что надо быть честным. В вопросах веры. что вера, которая строится на лживых высказываниях, это секта. Ну, хотя бы система перемещения здесь сделана хорошо.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
Блин, Васк, черт! Я видел эти сердечки, я думал, что это подозрительно. Но я подумал, что... Ну, ладно. Васк слишком у нас доверия, черт.
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
Ну, здесь это...
You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet?
Не знаю, с Альфра я не хочу мутить. По многим причинам.
Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express.
Блин, мне же двумя стульями выбирать.
You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother
Ты
Cardinal.
уверена?
You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her.
Серьезно? Мы убедим,
I
да?
will do my best to help you.
Ёпть.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil, how did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
Ты точно уверен
You
в этом?
suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder.
Out of love for our dogma, for our
И наши
for our
держак.
nation.
Вот
But
к
since
нашим...
you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no
Ну все,
choice.
ты огребаешь.
To the heretics!
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith.
Да потому что они
The
дебилы.
Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack.
Круто, мы сразу же до Сан-Матео
Even if
погнали.
these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed.
Короче,
without
дилемму
your
мы
help.
разрушаем.
There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
А, мы уже...
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must
Подожди,
present our research to Mother
Пикью.
Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Ладно, у нас
Understood.
путь только в
See you soon,
Сан-Матео.
Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Встретите Тройгин через некоторое время, 23 часа 59 минут. Зато у верующих достаточно много. О, ключ от тюрьмы Ордена Света. Если меня попытаются запереть, пытаюсь сбежать. Так, а где у нас? Вон костер. Вот. Сан-Матеус тогда. И потом квест Сиоры будем проходить. Но вообще, у меня островитяне в друзьях. Так что надо просто запушить ее тему. Так, это Хикмет. Где Сан-Матео, пацаны? Вот это Сан-Матео. Да. Как раз 18 часов нам ехать. Заодно. Есть ли что-нибудь хорошее нам? Нет. Все говно. Медальон щита. Восстановление здоровья 10 секунд. Там дальше все остальные. Это сила воли. Окей. Что у нас по ботинкам? Ботинки говно только потому, что они заточены неправильно. Что за жертвенный меч? Сколько? 124? ДСРД. А, не, это говно. Для меня это говно. Так, у нее топ-пушка. Шляпа. А все в одних и тех же шляп. Что, восстановление магии? Так, продавать. Блин, кинжал выглядит красиво. Блин, змеиная сабля. Я с ней проходил где-то, наверное, треть игры. Очень печально ее продавать. Она в стольких приключениях мне помогла. Монет. Так, что у тебя есть на продажу? Ловкость 3. Мне, на самом деле, меткость у меня 2. Пробитие брони минус, оглушение плюс. Физический урон 3. Выработка ярости минус 1, скорострельность. Ладно. Мы еще оставим на на будущее деньги.
Gave us information when they had problems with the Inquisition. Do you remember him?
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
Ой, квесты в Сан-Матеусе. Встретиться с людьми через некоторое время. Через 5 часов. Окей, не обсудить план с Петрусом. Кстати, а так... А, нет. Нет. Давайте в порт зайдем. Угу. К Сесилиусу, целителю из Сан-Матеуса. Кстати, реально мы сейчас пойдем к целителю. Нам тем более здесь недалеко, по прямой.
Excuse me, are you Cecilius, the famous healer?
I am a healer only through the grace of the illuminated. What can I do for you, my child?
My cousin, the governor of New Serene, is in dreadful pain.
Well, that's terribly sad. Was he wounded in combat? Was it during the Guards' rebellion?
Alas, no. He is afflicted with the Malachor, and his days are numbered.
Мы же станем наместником.
Now that's a true miracle that you require, and I fear that they're extremely rare in these pagan lands.
Cecilius, my friend. If there's anyone on this island capable of helping the governor, it is you. Have you not been blessed by the illuminated? Is it not your obligation to aid our allies? Without them, who knows what would have happened to our holy city during the plot?
Petrus, you always knew how to weave words to get what you want. Very good. I'll go to New Serene and try to
Nice. Теперь в Новой Сирень Докиста. Мы перемещаем квесты.
There are trials that we must accept to undertake with humility.
Thousand thanks, Cecilius.
May the illuminated go with you, my child. There is no miracle that he cannot accomplish. I will pray that you
Я разрушу твою веру, братан, извини. Ну, точнее, я скажу правду.
I have not lost hope.
Cecilius is an extraordinary healer. I'm certain he'll be able to at least alleviate Constantine's pain.
If I were in your position, I wouldn't put too much trust in magic, Greenblood. It's often disappointing.
All I'm hoping for is that he will manage to give my cousin some time and some respite while we look for an antidote.
Пока мы ищем лекарство, да. Неужели я зафакапил квест? Шел логу Тен требует стихийный припад. Неужели я факапнул? Ну, точнее, у меня квест сломался, лол. Если это так, то эта игра говно. Как бы. Потому что я уничтожал. Может, оно заспавнилось. Надеюсь, что да. Дикий пророк. Отличное название квеста.
Good day, Desade. How can I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut named Alba on behalf of the Admiral.
I've heard about her. Several crew members told me that one of our own was looking to leave the island. You should ask them if you want to learn more. They should be near the boarding area.
Okay.
But me? I've not seen her. More questions?
Thanks. I've got it.
Пристань, говорят, да? Давайте найдем. Вообще чувствуется, что мы подходим к концу. У меня куча монет, я не знаю, куда их потратить. У меня меч достаточно сильный. Кажется, это Альба. Да, очень похоже.
Your Excellency, what fair wind brings you here?
Нет, не Альба.
We're looking for a young Naut who arrived from New Serene a short time ago. Her name is Alba.
Yes, I remember her well. The poor child wanted to flee her father, who wanted to take her back to the convent. She asked me when our ship was leaving, and if I thought we could take her on board. I told her she better talk to the captain, but we weren't leaving right away in any case. So she left.
Отличные два выбора, я считаю.
You say she was fleeing her father?
Yes, that's what she said. He followed her here to take her back to Tuleme. Poor child.
Did she tell you what his name was?
Yes. She told me that if a certain gentleman...
Lorenz.
Lorenz? That's it, Lorenz. If he was asking after her, I should send him packing.
Surely it was a fake excuse. We're looking for her for espionage and treason.
Really? Yet she seems sincere. Treason? I can't believe it.
Так и втирается в доверие.
If her father is actually here, do you have any idea where we might find him?
Well, at one point I asked her why she was not waiting at the tavern for a ship to leave. She told me she could not go to the tavern. So maybe that's where you'll find him.
I must leave you.
Ночью поговорить, да? Окей, квест становится все меньше и меньше.
Are you ready to put our plan against the Mother Cardinal in motion?
It is certainly interesting. But I'll come back to you as soon as I have more time.
Of course, my...
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care.
Я не могу выполнять его задание по причине, того, что... По причине. Что еще мы можем выполнить в Сан-Матеусе? Новая сирена. Блин, ложь, пиздеж, провокация. У нас было 3 сестрой Евгений, через некоторое время сообщить представительство, выготовишь, что ли? Нам придется ждать да, еще пару часиков. Мы не будем представительнице говорить о нападении. Потому что мы разрушим ее веру. Потому что ее вера ложна. То есть они верят в те догматы, которые не должны верить. Вот и часов нету. Жалко времени, ну, утро, ночь, день, вечер. Где-нибудь тоже на экране нету. А что, если мы квест переоборудуем на Петруса?
Are you ready to put our plan?
It is certainly interesting. I'll come back to you.
Of course, my.
I'll see you later.
Take care.
Нет, сейчас нельзя. Еще рановато. Может, у этого торговца есть какие-то ништяки, которые мне нужны.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage.
А, у него духовная сила 4. На 16 и на 50. Ну пусть будет. 400 монет. Блин. Не, у них нет ничего на ловкость. На ловкость, наверное, где-то еще в другом месте. Перчатоньки. Блин, ну мне перчатоньки не нужны, потому что у меня ремесло есть. Ну, точнее, если я сменю, я обязательно продам их. Блин, а палец, кстати, 24,5 оглушение. И сирена, сил 3. Даже сил 3? У меня появилась сил 3? Или чё? Или я что-то не знал? Пусть будет.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Магическая помощь исцеления. Давайте вот это дерьмо возьмем. Не знаю. Хотя у этого баф больше. Хотя магическая помощь исцеления, возможно, он будет регенить нас. Давайте тогда с Сергеном походим, не знаю. Нет, мы все-таки поспим 3 часа. На всякий случай сделаем сейф, потому что мало ли. Мы пропустим все веселье. Нормуль, этого хватит. Как раз пока добежим. Время придет. Пойдем убеждать. Интересно, нам харизмы хватит? Наверное, да. Даже со всеми штрафами. Мы на всякий случай здесь сделаем сейв. Со всеми штрафами. Типа, то, что не представительница не поверит, мы как бы все затащим.
Ah, Your Excellency. We're eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
Идите в пещеру, сами посмотрите, блин.
We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaik. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
75% харизм. Давайте попробуем.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different.
Правда.
By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them, something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Возвать к ее вере. Юхорный свет. Возвать к ее вере. Ну давайте
Your
попробуем.
Eminence, it seems to me that we are focused on the wrong aspect of the problem, politics. But our discoveries are above all a matter of faith.
Это истина.
Of faith in light and in truth.
Надо говорить на ее
Delaney
уровне.
says to follow the path of Saint Matthias. Does she not have to
Ты
follow
верующий или политик?
You are not wrong. Who are we to question the Founder's choices?
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice.
Как при моих 3 харизмы плюс Петрус, я 75%, я не понимаю.
Places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Ну, что угрожать ей? Что такое тайного хранителя?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal my discoveries to the world.
Истина.
It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Вот, все правильно.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Сделали истинной
I would be
верой.
delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this
Время копать под нее.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Репутация. Ну, найс, дружим со всеми, кроме Альфры. Альфру будем самый последний, короче, убеждать, то, что мы хорошие. 200 опыт. Левела? Нет? А, уже 200 опыт, да. Окей.
Are you ready to put our plan against the mother cart?
It is certainly interesting. I'll come back to you soon.
Of course, my...
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care.
Какими делами? Я не хочу ни с какими делами разбираться. Я хочу прямо сейчас копать под нее. Ладно. Давайте телепортнемся, посмотрим, может заспавнились логово Тенов. Побегаем еще 400. А, нет, мы должны к бате зайти точно.
Hello. Are you Master Lorenz?
Indeed, sir. What do you want from me?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and I have a few questions for you. We're looking for a young naut called Alba. We were told that you're her father.
Alba. What a stupid name. Her real name is
Clara.
Clara. And yes, she is my daughter, although she chose to deny me.
Have you seen her recently?
Alas, no. Otherwise, I would have brought that little idiot back to Thélème. Why did she have to leave? What madness could make her leave the convent to go to sea?
Your daughter is accused of espionage and treason by the Nauts. Do you think she could be guilty?
Espionage? I can't believe it. Treason? How can it be denied? She rejected her country, her faith, and her family by getting on that ship. But I will soon bring her back on the right path. I hired a sleuth from the Ordo Luminis.
Tell me more about this sleuth.
Some inquisitors are specialists in hunting criminals, or heretics, or young scatterbrains. That's certainly the case with this Johannes. He will bring her back to me, and she will return to the convent in Thélème.
Do you know where we could find him? Maybe he could help us.
His last message was about a missionary camp where he had followed her near Wench... something or other. I'm sorry, I can't remember those island names.
Thank you, sir.
If you find her, bring her back to me. She will no longer have the chance to betray anyone at the convent. I hope we're done.
I'll leave you, sir.
Будут сидеть в монастыре.
Missionary camp near an island
Шпион.
village whose name begins with Wench. He must be talking about Wenchavie. Shall we go there?
Веншаве. А нам и надо в Веншаве, да? Очень интересный убор. А, мы с Куртом, точно же, мы же с Куртом, короче. Теперь. Нет, мы Эссельт пойдем искать сестрюню. Ведро из... Да.
Are you ready to put our plan?
I'll come back to you soon.
Of course, Mike.
What was your role at my uncle's court?
No, Tulane. I tried to let you.
I'll see you later.
Take care, my child.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Vertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this. Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply.
Это интересно диалоги, не круто.
Did you want anything else?
Ладно, она не хочет говорить.
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminous to set free their prisoners.
The Ordo Luminous?
It's the name of the Inquisition. The Red Suns, if you prefer.
Вообще они называют их львами, нет?
The Solasser. I see. What have they done this time?
They're still trying to convert your people by force. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp where they are tortured and killed if they keep resisting. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weakened by our defeat against the Lions.
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot more than what we owe. Our clan might not survive this battle.
By fighting alongside Deirdre, you will strengthen your alliance with her. And if some other settlers were to attack you, she would surely come to your rescue.
You are not wrong. If there's a risk we might become even weaker, we need her support. I will gather my warriors and talk to them. Did you want anything else?
Thanks. Goodbye, Iselt.
Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Solasser. who torture and kill our brothers. She's asking us to fight alongside her, to set our people free and stop these monsters. Shall we rise to her call?
Our spears will rise in defense of our people.
Then it is done. Let's raise our spears and leave for battle. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Daedra's. We will meet near the camp of the Sol Lesser. Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you.
В жопу орден свет. И хоть они славят солнце, но в жопу орден свет. А где полянка? Не, спасибо. Я, пожалуй, не голодный. Я помню, вот типа вот так было. Мы уничтожили все лагеря, но нам не засчитали. Почему? Непонятно. Давайте еще раз поговорим. Но будем болтать обо всем говне. Если можно, конечно.
May the trees protect you on Olmanawi. My sister may now return to the earth.
Охеренно. Спасибо большое.
I'm in need of your wisdom again.
I hear you.
I must be going.
Okay. Пойдем фармиться в леса. Чё нам остается? По пути заглянем сюда.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Hey, who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
Listen, we're not here for a simple family issue. The stakes are much higher. So I must ask you to stop this hunt so we can find Alba.
I made a commitment to find this young woman and bring her back to her father. I will not give up so easily. I have been promised a substantial amount of money. And I care about my reputation.
Когда ты умрешь, братан? 200 монет.
I understand, But you are aware of the fact that your order has suffered a major setback lately.
Вы все
And I'm
проебали.
afraid your involvement in this case will only make things worse.
You could be right. I may be in over my head. Well, I'm going back to San Mateus. I leave you,
Nice.
savage.
Nice.
Have fun and happy hunting.
Let's...
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaigse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me, even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first I have to go
Ты
back to
серьезно,
my
блядь?
village.
А ну говори все. Говори все, что знаешь.
Later on.
Он хуже шпиона. Он умеет телепортироваться. А, не могу сразу две. Может, в мрачном логове мы не все. Я не знаю, все заглючило. Теперь мы не сможем помочь брату и не знаю, может, не сможем пройти игру. Мне кажется, начну после вот этого момента типа рашить пытаться. dead end. Все уничтожил. Почему квест не закрывается, я хер его знаю. Потому что мне не хотят давать экспы. А у нас только на 25 уровне навыки. Да, только на 25 уровне. Мне, возможно, 25 уровень будет типа кап. И... Не, ну круто, чё. И квест зафейлился. Ну не мейн квест, но квест зафейлился. Давайте переместимся.
You are the ones who saved me from soy. I owe you so much. But
we're looking for a Naut girl. The same one that the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. We'd really like to help.
Ты серьезно?
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba,
я искал своей, чтобы защитить вас.
If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
I must go.
Пещера. мы сейчас на примере бабы, которая забаговала, узнаем, можно ли убивать NPC. Нет, нельзя NPC убивать.
May the trees protect you on all Manawi.
Пошлите брата своего навести, может быть. Он полегчал. Лол. Всего лишь болеет. Наверное, это первый РПГ, ну, вот такого типа с напарниками, где, возможно, даже не имеет смысла заваливать кого-либо.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you. Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain? This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak. It will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Burren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We're eager to hear your news.
Did you meet the healer of Teleme?
The legendary Sicilius?
Ну хотя бы
As you can see,
боль
I'm
стала
still
меньше.
awaiting his miracle. I'll find a solution, I promise you.
Anything else?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it
My father.
As for my mum,
She's probably.
Ничего нового.
How are relations with our allies?
Oh, they bow and Teleme wants to convert me, and the Alliance.
They're a bunch of old fucks.
The only thing they really want.
Понятно, ничего нового. Окей.
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
Вот. И напарница не особо привлекательная. Я думаю, что мы не будем особо в любовную тему. Только если сами не предложат.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Где 2 метра выше над нами? Или под нами? Нет. На этом этаже.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desade. And Kurt. I believe I should be thanking you for my nomination.
It is your upright and honorable nature that won you this post, not I. Perhaps sometime in the future you'll curse me for having suggested your name.
I hope not.
How can I be of service to you?
We are here to talk to you about a document we found in the training camp.
A letter, signed by Major Herman. He's behind all of this, Sieglinde.
Herman. Kurt, this is personal now. When will this story be finished? I could court-martial him, but you know how much certain people support him.
I know. He'd probably get away with it. Everyone loves the heroic Major. No, we thought of another way. The Ordo Luminis.
You want to have them burned as heretics?
If he'd been caught as Torsten's accomplice, he would have been drawn and quartered. Do you think that's any less painful?
I don't know if you came to look for my help or my blessing. You have both. But promise me that you'll stop seeking vengeance.
You have my word. We just need your help to find Herman. He's been hiding since the failed coup.
And you need help in the San Mateus barracks. Talk to the corporal in charge of the prison. I know him well. He's loyal. He's from the old school. If he can help you...
It seems to me that the Ordo Luminous keeps its prisoners in the prisons of the guard.
In fact, if you want to avoid drawing too much attention to yourself, you could bring Herman there directly. I'll write you a letter for the corporal. Here you go.
Thank you for doing this for me, Sieglinde.
You're welcome. And don't forget your promise, Kurt.
Слава богу, сразу в Сан-Матеус отправили. И заодно мы на поле придем и будем драться. Против Телем. Телеме это не может понравиться, но мне они бесят. Они изначально меня бесили и будут бесить. Как бы друзья, но мы нагнем это государство.
What do you want now?
We have come to discuss something that concerns you.
Really? I'm listening.
We would like to draw your attention to a man who has confessed to terrible crimes.
Has he professed heresy? Venerated one of the demonic creatures worshipped by the savages?
Not exactly. He's responsible for many deaths, and was one of Torsten's supporters.
Who, as you know, was planning to overthrow your governor and take her place.
These truly are crimes. But they have nothing to do with the Ordo Luminis.
А если убедить?
You should denounce this man to our governor. I'm sure she'll be happy to have him drawn and quartered.
Unfortunately, this man has friends in high places. I doubt that we'll be able to convince the Mother Cardinal.
Да, даже так.
Politics. The curse of our society.
Согласен.
I approve of your quest for justice, and I will help you as much as I can. I can't have your man publicly arrested without raising too many questions. But if you arrange for him to come to one of our jails discreetly, I'll make sure justice is delivered. The felon will receive the punishment he deserves on behalf of the glorious enlightened.
May he always keep you in his divine blessing, Aloysius. You will soon find this man in your jail.
Anything else?
Nothing. It's all right.
Remember.
Он переворот устроил и вообще. Заплатит за свои грехи. Заставил меня выполнять квесты. Кто он такой вообще? генерал. Будет гореть в огне ваш генерал.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Sir, Commander Zieglander wrote this letter to you.
I wasn't expecting that. Even though I never really liked the Major, the Commander is asking me to do all I can to assist you in your mission. So what can I do for you?
We're looking for the Major. We know that he was posted here.
Yes, and officially he still is. But I haven't seen him for some time. Following the coup, he was probably expecting us to go after him. The only people he may have told about his hiding place are his lieutenants. Those two are his henchmen.
I see. Well, we'll just have to go and interrogate them.
If we bring him to you, can you make sure he ends up in an Ordo Luminous jail?
Do you want to condemn him to the stake? That's a bit extreme. Listen, I can look him up, but you'll have to find a way to keep my men from seeing him.
Why is that?
All the guards in the city know the Major. If they see him brought here, they'll want to know why. And they will surely take it out on the Inquisition, which could end badly.
You're not wrong, Corporal. What do you suggest?
If you bring me some sleeping potions, I could put the whole lot of them to sleep. When they wake up, they'll be ashamed of having slept through their watch. But that's better than spilling blood. Exactly. Come see me when you have enough. Anything else?
We should go.
Пойдем делать гребаные зелья, млять. Блять, дайте выйти отсюда! Бля, какой шкал. Могу только 2 сделать, а? Как раз. Ну, сейчас десяток сделаю и все, и у меня будет все. Чики-пуки, но нет. То я теперь знаю шорткат. Где у вас подвал? Сука. Тренировочная площадка. Вон подвал.
Yes.
So you need sleeping potions, is that right?
Yes, to put my men to sleep. That would seem the best way of doing it.
Perfect. And then?
When you have your man, let me know, and I'll do the rest. Anything else?
We should go.
Goodbye.
Now that everything is ready, we should go find these lieutenants.
Фига себе камера. Пацаны. И вот эта камера. Эх, были времена. Я немножко за геймдизайн ненавижу эту игру. Вот реально за геймдизайн ненавижу эту игру.
You're far from your regiment, Captain. What do you want?
We're looking for Major Herman. I was told you'd know where to find him.
The Major? He must be on a mission somewhere.
Don't play dumb with me, Lieutenant. I'd be sorry to see you arrested as an accomplice.
Listen, Captain. We really don't know what you're talking about. As for your threats, you're not our superior. You're not part of our regiment.
Yet we're here with your new commander's blessing. The Major is accused of treason. You'd better tell us where to find him.
Lies. The Major is a righteous man. We'd give our lives for him.
Really? Let's see you do it.
Guards, help me!
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! So, are you finally ready to tell us where we can find Herman?
We'll never tell you anything.
Stop! You might be ready to die for him, but I'm not. He's in a warehouse on the port.
The traitor is probably getting ready to leave the island. What do you want to do with these two, Kurd?
Lieutenants, you're under arrest for now. Go to the commander. She'll decide what to do with you.
At your orders, Captain.
Let's find the Major before he escapes.
Можно из внутреннего двора как-нибудь выбраться по-быстрому, нет? Блять, нет. Надо же трахаться в двери. Эх. Мы пойдем после этого квеста. Блядский порт. Здесь ну так сказать. На поле повоюем немного и потом пойдем по основному квесту. Все, меня задолбало эта игра. Я бы, на самом деле, меня бы она настолько не достала, если бы квест мне не сломался, все было бы хорошо, но нет.
Here he is! What the... Kurt? It's been so long. How did you find me?
Does that really matter, Major? You're finally gonna pay for all your evil, your treachery, and your schemes.
Come with us, Major Herman.
If you think I'm gonna give up without a fight, you're wrong. Soldiers! Seize them!
А? Все? Просто одним круговым ударом всех вырубил.
After all, I owe my talents to you.
Let's lock him up. The Inquisitor will do the rest.
Посмотрите на это дерьмо. Выносливость. Блин, оно правда, выносливость. Ник майору Герману. Все готово к началу операции по плану генерала. Набрался, прошедший подготовку в призрачном лагере. Идеально Рольф не подвел. Кто-то сообщил представительнице о планах генерала. Многих наших арестовали и казнили. Я решил сбежать из казармы. Мои покровители не позволили бы приговорить меня к смертной казни, но эта старая карга так взбленилась, что лучше не рисковать. Какой позор, мы мечтали о величии, о городах, которыми мы будем управлять. Теперь я прячусь в каком-то провонявшем рыбы старом сарае. Кек. Вот со всеми, кто будет, так сказать, переворот готовит, будет в жопе. Так, сабли говно. Может, шляпа хорошая. Коричневые бриганти тоже выносливость требуется. Ладно, давайте обвешивать нашего генерала. Это как его? Нашего воина. Потом еще его и заточим. Или нельзя заточить? Не, можно заточить. Девятнадцать. Выносливость нету вообще. Пойдем сбагривать. Или не сбагривать.
Kurt, are you all right?
Yes. Better than ever. You cannot even imagine how much I hated that.
Зато теперь у тебя есть его броня.
What did he do to you?
As you may have guessed, I suffered the same treatment as Raina. The only difference is that I survived, and there's even more. Believe me, I'm glad that these memories went up in flames along with that bastard. Thank you, Green Blood. Thank you for helping me as I go through all this. I'll never forget it.
А, мы уже вернулись? Найс. Текс. И все-таки закопать. 36. Нижний только для 12-24. 24-12. Подождите-ка. Ага, 204. 92. Отлично. Можно качать науку. Энергичная наука взлом. Окей. Все, у нас Курт готов к финальному бою, видимо. Так, где у меня ящик? Вот мой ящик. Странно. Нет, подожди, сундук.
All of our products are a blessing. Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Наконец.
Don't hesitate to have a...
Как у меня этот шлем даже? Блин, бронька хорошая. Энергичный, взлом, взлом, наука, взлом. А, здесь есть взлом, да? Да, здесь есть взлом. А, ну тогда это нам не нужно. Наконец мне подкинули какую-то другую топовую броню. Угу. И выносливость надо на нее 3. Крут, крут.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine. Don't hesitate to have a rummage. Goodbye. May the enlightened always.
Погнали в бой. Сейчас кинем, только броньку не нужно. Как не нужно? Может, она нужна. Мне не нужно. Наука, взлом. Взлом. Вот эту сюда поставим. Эту сюда наука, взлом. Личность. Найс. Все остальное не нужно. Погнали. It's time to. Время биться на поле. Брань. Фиганин. А? Окей. Впервые за, не знаю, часов, наверное, 10-20 меня сняли так много. Ну, может, кроме босса. Блин, меткость 3. Что-то не похоже на поле, если
We're
честно.
almost at the fort. Should we wait here until nightfall?
Yes, let's.
Подождем.
There you are. And I see that you have brought the guy's rad with you.
We could not let the Senged in Anadas take all the glory.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you, Ezeld, daughter of Bladnid.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
We will be as discreet as a group of Dosentats. They won't hear us coming.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
Возвышенность, хорошо.
So, this is the place where my people are being tortured. I hope we're not arriving too late.
Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
In that case, the toughest fights will take place outside. That is where I want to be.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct this assault?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building, focus on the right wing.
Good. This way we'll attack them from 2 sides simultaneously.
We will conduct the first assault, and then we will go back to intercept the ones who run away.
Excellent idea. Are you ready for the assault?
When it comes to setting our brother free, we are always ready.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you're in position.
Stealth.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all. We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Журнал учета пленников. Здесь содержится краткое описание пленников с их приблизительным возрастом, без имен, но с указанием методов, которые к ним применялись. Разумеется, уверовали ли они, вернулись к свету. Последний намного больше, чем первый.
Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Надо улики найти. Нам не сказано, где искать, так что мы будем искать везде. Есть еда, жральня. Так. Здесь нельзя. Обратно баг словил, да вы шутите. Фу. Список инквизиторов, допущенных в секретный лагерь. В тетради предназначен, скорее всего, для стражи причислены имена всех инквизиторов, имеющих право посещения секретного лагеря. Среди прочих указано имя отца Клаудиуса, остальные имена вам неизвестны, но представительница Корнелия наверняка ими заинтересуется. Как они могут без ведома, так сказать, покровительница творить расправу? Я не понимаю.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Мы будем больше медальоны собирать, потому что это тупая тема. Здесь вообще нифига нет. Не блочите, пацаны. Девчуля. Что-то книга Орден Света. Здесь почти все расходы Ордена Света, в том числе расходы на организацию содержания скриптов.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there. Prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Что, надо уходить отсюда? Третий союзником лагеря инквизиторов. А, там. Как выйти отсюда? Вы-то знаете, как заходить. Ага. Должен быть здесь. Ага. Так монет, 35 монет. 40 монет. Ну, я не знаю, зачем мне больше деньги не нужны. Ну, вроде как. сжать. Мы сейчас узнаем, что будет, если выкинуть броньку. А переработать можно ее. А, фига себе. Окей.
How did the battle go for you?
We prevailed. Your plan was good on Olmonawi.
Congratulations. And we were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive.
Do not worry. We will bring them back to Vedlug, so their wounds can be treated. You have shown bravery and righteousness. I will not forget it. I hope to see you in the village again soon.
Бред! У меня же зафейлился этот квест. Почему он все еще висит? Короче, мы... перемещаем к основному квесту. Точильная фигня. Могу в ее ремесло, да. Перчатки. Броня сколько? А, ладно, не важно. Вообще ничего не важно. Валим. Если мы сможем, конечно, свалить. стелс был, не? Гиденсен. Открывайте дверь, пацаны. Хочу тебя убивать.
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaixen?
Сам себя пропустил.
You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaixen. It is you who freed the lion prisoners.
No.
And to do that, you spilled the blood of my own brothers and sisters.
No,
we seek a cure for my people. That is why I liberated the sages, and it is the reason I am here. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for my sake.
Enough! You are defeated, but I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find that Yernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Чего? Окей. Я там вообще был.
Are you ready to put our plan again?
It is. I'll come back to you.
Of course, man.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, man.
Фигась. Новая карта. Не, здесь не было. Так. Давайте по дополнительным заданиям картографии. Ага. Я везде побывал, это последний регион. Фрасенегат. Нет, еще 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 потенциально регионов, которых у меня не было. Я не знаю, уродливый шлем. Лучше в берете буду ходить. Я не знаю, что это.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaiks have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha-Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaiks. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaiks are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each
Но у меня есть патроны.
Our best hunter dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the white Andrig during an entire night, and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now, I wish her no harm.
You speak well and sacred.
Then, in that case...
There is much to be done in the...
Very well. Would you...
That would be good.
Так. Найти... Давайте сразу тогда... Несколько заданий возьмем. 2 задания. Чтобы интересно доверие. Еще 3 людей. Да как интересно доверие? Подождите. Что значит интересно доверие? У меня с островитянами дружба. Я уже у них в доверии. Почему я должен втираться еще раз? Объясните, пожалуйста. сейчас, секунду. Почему? Чего? Все сломалось. Весь Twitch сломался. Забейся. Зато категория обновилась. Уже неплохо. К чему-то идем. Так, думаю, еще возьмем крестецкий. Окей. Секунду. Все, ладно, не важно. Погнали дальше. Параметры, чё? Да, я уже друг.
Bortir to Madrid.
Good day. I seek the mistress of...
I have no idea what you want with...
I do not seek to harm her.
I don't know where she is. Voglen, you are in one of the most sacred villages, and we are busy making ready...
Maybe I could
help us? During the Great Hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones.
Ёптать. Не, мы давайте еще один квест возьмем. Не хочу еще не колокольчик, мне так лень.
Good day. My name is...
Tirtum, what are you doing?
Do you know where I might find
the Tirna?
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not. Your kind has many who bend it. You need to prove to us that we can.
Sure.
You could help me find the secret seal that I love. It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me. I had it with me when I was going to the river. But I was, of course, the animals left me alone in the end. I will gladly go and look for it. But and what with the preparation?
Да, великая охота.
I must leave.
Ну, я даже хрен его знает, да? Давайте найдем собирателя подира. Ты сколько у меня хпшечек?
Hello. Are you Padir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, I say that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to
Еще один.
on the earth.
Бедные деды на этой земле.
My eyes have clouded. I see no more. Nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Дед почему-то пошел искать краски в лес. Ты слепой. Как ты можешь видеть краски? Ты слепой. Ну.
Here you are, lost in the woods, unable to find the herbs that you must gather. You don't think that you should speak to someone?
If I tell them I have lost my eyes, they will
Вот и сиди около очага.
stone near the hearth, and then I would only serve to tell stories to children.
Вот рассказывай об офигительных, как ты собирал ягоды. Офигенная история. Вот расскажешь, где растут священные грибы и растения.
Goodbye, Padilla.
Все узнаешь, что ты слепой. Пошел. Старый пердун. Жил бы в 21 веке, все то же самое было бы. Тебя посадили около бы костра, и ты бы рассказывал офигительные истории. Со всеми так. А ему что-то не нравится. Средневековье, ага. Ага. Блять, боже, можно мне, пожалуйста... Стены, 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 стены! Меня бесит эта игра, серьезно. Хорош, сделайте чуть-чуть поменьше. Сделайте ее не такой гумозный по, блин... по сайдквестам. Сайдквесты же хорошие, диалоги хорошие. Напарники хорошие. Все нормально в этой игре. Но, бля. Спайдер. Позязи. Сделайте Gridfall 2 и пожалуйста, сделайте ее нормально. Уже сейчас.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Теперь они бьют по моим яичишкам так же, как и вся игра. Очень основательно. Бля, серьезно? Туда нельзя спуститься? Как мне, блядь, туда спуститься? Чё мне... Как? Как хочу! Прямо сейчас. Блядь. Надо еще один крюк сделать. Уверен, что там третье ремесло порой. Бля, почему? Почему? За что? За что игра? Не хват... Нам нужны... Мы не можем предоставить, потому что доверия нет, хотя бы я друг всех островитян. И все равно меня насилуют. Насилуют. И насилуют. Своими поручениями, которые не выполняются. Глючат. Глючит вся игра.
It isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
Я думаю, я не выберусь. Ну ладно, не сможет решить сама себя. Бля. А мне надо обратно внутрь импульс уйти, чтобы... на алтаре, ну я просто буду знать, что там есть.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order.
Мне по алтарю давай. Хочу босс-файт. Из-за такого сайд-квеста хочу босс-файт.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There! Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
Как теперь меня отсюда выбраться? Так, хп. Пока помню, надо вот сделать банк хп себе. 29 зелий здоровья. Возьмем одно. Оживляющий порошок 4 еще. Так, боеприпас. Блин, у нас нет грибов. Ладно, будем искать грибы.
You are here again.
I must take my leave. Ongos.
What do you want?
I found your seal.
My heart thanks you. The Tirna Hachkadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
I must leave.
Well now, Renaikse.
Yes.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
То есть, да? То есть... Какой же ты бомж задолбал.
I'm back.
Yeah?
Very well. Can you tell me if you are certain that they are some...
But how am I to guide you? The name? One is a blue flower.
Very well. Don't go in.
Я уже все нашел цветы. Собрать ягоды.
I'm back, Padir.
Yes?
Nice.
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You are good for a Renaikse. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, I do not wish that they treat...
Goodbye.
Хорошо, они будут. Только...
You are here.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so...
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
Well done, Greenblood. As age gains ground, pride is often all that a man is allowed to keep.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hachkadachtas.
Лишний раз мне пришлось бегать туда-сюда. Погнали искать. Правильно же мы идем к квесту? Было бы смешно, если бы здесь тоже... Если бы мы тоже здесь зафейлили, хотя я не уверен, сайдквест и не смогли пройти. Босс-файт, хочу босс-файт, пожалуйста, игра. Хочу босс-файт, самое время. Самое время. Мопсы. Не хочу мопсов. Мне лень нажимать на две кнопки. Так, я пропустил что-то. Есть кто тут? Найти Тер Харт Кадача. Или мне с мапса... Ладно, придётся так и быть. Она сейчас такая, о! Бежать дальше или здесь искать? Я не понимаю. Как бы, ну я могу дальше убежать. Что это мне даст? О, может, в тех кустах. Нет, нету. Мы нашли эльфи. Ты уверена, что хочешь против нас пойти? Я друг.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Disarday. I'm a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I'm an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna Hachkedachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is a Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
Давай.
You are either completely crazed or foul liars.
Давай сюда.
None of this makes sense.
Отдай мне.
Enough. I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Пока что. Okay. А так. Так подчиняешься? Найс. Я раз побежала. Так. Характеристики. Талант. Я колеблюсь между ремеслом 3-го уровня, взломом замков 2-го уровня и первой энергичностью. Что мне нужно? С другой стороны, взлом 3-х замков. Зачем? Ремесло точить. Наука и спич, он типа в плюсе. другой стороны, я, может быть, даже броню смогу создавать. Самая лучшая броня, конечно же, своя. Может быть, сундуки. Я вообще как бы изначально шел во взлом. Ремесло. Я слишком много говна. Хорошо. Таланты, да? Я возьму метку с 3. 28 уровень, 29 уровень. Окей, здесь больше уровней, чем. Подручным оружием, пальцем, молоты, топоры. И даже хер его знает, надо ли идти. Мы просто так сюда пойдем. Мы пойдем сюда. Даже можно перераспределить, если что. Так, мы пойдем на юг. Начало. Что такое это был? Правильно? Первый заход. Вот между корней. Идем в госфайт. Погнал. My body is ready.
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how?
Пирамидка.
If you have an idea.
These roots protect a sacred passage that the Donegada wants not just anyone to take. You are correct to believe the stele is bound to the entrance. You need to make an In general, you place a seed of a particular plant chosen by the Donega that sealed the grotto.
How to know which seed to place? And where would we find one?
The easiest way is to ask someone who has already passed through the passage. There is a good chance that the Voglendike has already taken it with his mistress and could help us.
Thank you, Siora. Your wisdom has been great help to us.
Спасибо за перемещение.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak Kadaktas?
Yes. But to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
Кажется, что у нас, ну, вот эта метка стала больше, или мне кажется.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hak Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the
Да, спасение других говорю, да.
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
Так.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
Yes, you must make
Но
this
какие?
offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling.
Да, я обыщу все, что могу.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is
My body is ready.
Dangerous. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hak Kadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language,
Знаешь, сколько хранителей уже убил? Уже,
Yes.
наверное, 4
I
или
even
5.
encountered one. She was magnificent.
Не забывай.
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave.
Сначала лут. Потом все остальное.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls
Что вы делаете,
symbolize the
хранители?
animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Вот это сарказм.
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning.
Вымышленный язык.
It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Мы же могли к деду обратиться.
All these flowers. Perhaps these flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernahach, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Конечно же, не переместят меня обратно. Очень интересное решение. То перемещают, то не перемещают. Быстрее мы сюда. Мы где-то ближе к последней третьей игры у разрабов закончились деньги. Мы, конечно, сделали вариативность некоторых RPG решений, но пацаны, подождите, нам нужен другой третий человек. Вместо Курта у нас убрать из группы, у нас будет Альфа. У нее пушка топовая. Она мне друг, но ей надо это дерьмо видеть. На всякий случай. Не знаю. Это клево то, что корни открылись. Так, проход между. Так. Но это босс-файт. Это какой-то большой босс-файт. Возможно, это финал игры. Так. Большая локация подгрузилась. Погнали. Нету? Ты уверен? Ого.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahach Kadactus has quite the head start.
Watch out! Grenade!
Пока кишка, пока мне нравится. Нет разветвлений. Еженовский. Ну, спокойной ночи тогда тебе. Приятных снов. Я не могу остановить. Здесь босс-файт намеревается. Великий босс-файт. Мы должны, так сказать, убедить островитянку, что она нам должна дать панацею. Так, теперь разветвление пошло. А что направо? Не только здесь разветвление. Ладно. Ай. Ты мне? Иди уже спать. Не пойду. А ты заставь. Великий босс-файт еще. Ах ты ж. Смотри, засадить. Да, другой путь, да.
I need a bit of practice.
Сёра. Симпатия. А, бонус дружбы нет. А, она мне не друг. Черт! Я-то думал. Черт. Ладно. Я думал, что я смогу здесь всех переиграть, а нет. Печалька. Не, там будет жирнющий, огромный доэдра. Или как его? Не доэдра. Это из другой игры. Блин. Погоди. Это сработало. Я точно хочу туда спрыгивать. Я точно хочу туда спрыгивать. А у меня есть варианты вообще? Здесь поэтому так много путей. Потому что всеми возможными способами. У тебя даже патроны жалко тратить. Наверное, направо. Сомневаюсь, что здесь будут... сундуки. Только мобцы, на которых можно фармиться, но это мне лень. Так. А это не та девчонка, которая нам нужна. Ладно. Чё? Так. $80 метров. Чё-то я вообще ничего не понимаю. Что от меня хотят? Ладно, пойдем вглубь. Не зря я выдал ей самую лучшую пушку в игре. Так, а ну-ка. Не так. Меткость 30-27 уровень. 30-20... 33 уровень здесь есть. Чё? Или здесь нету капа уровня? Капа. Ну да, сюда рвать в самом начале было бы, наверное, глупо. Это вообще ущелье, я так понимаю. Здесь что-то босс-файтов нет. Нам нужен босс-файт. Пока босс-файт не будет, мы не покинем эту игру.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
Кижиновский. Давайте, а то спокойной ночи. Ну как зашла? Ну, блин. Она, конечно, прекрасна, но она настолько уродливая. Это как... Не знаю. Не в смысле визуального, а уродливая в смысле души. У нее... Как бы она как инь и ян. В каком-то балансе бесконечном. Она не может уйти в гениальную игру, но не может и стать совсем уж плохой. А может просто сломаться, лол. Ну, потрошки. Хочу потрошки. Нет грибов. Мне нужны грибы. Гриб. Нет, цветочки. Хотя похоже на лисички, если честно. О, заставка пошла. What the fuck? Кто ты? У меня тоже мушкет есть. А ну не трогай эту женщину. Ха. Ой, пробудит лихо. Ой, не надо. Ой, зря он это сделал. Ну, откуда он вообще появился в священных лесах? Я, блин, через такое говно прошел. Отходим. Изи. Мне кажется, она должна была кричать «нет». Слишком поздно. Надо было орать до этого.
We didn't want this fight.
Че? Мы? Ах ты ж сволочь.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service. Guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying
Как вообще вы здесь появились?
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Ща, соберу все ништяки. Больше ништяков нет. Окей.
Tianahak? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites.
No, он мне угрожал.
Indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them.
Кажись, наш братишка станет одним из хранителей.
Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound. As they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first thought. The Malakor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malakor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Так, это забить вообще просто. Видимо, мы сегодня, да, не закончим игру. Это только часть. Маленькая часть игры. Ну, значит, мы в следующий раз пойдем выполнять задания своих напарников. Еще 4. Осталось 3. Даже 5. 4. Нет, это 3. Да, еще 3 надо убедить, то, что мы самый лучший человек на свете, а с всякими фракциями будем уже потом. решать. Я сомневаюсь, что мы найдем круче меч. Бля, кольцо божественной ярости качество хуже, чем у рарного. Подожди, можно скрафтить броню? Нет. Тогда смысл крафт только в заточке. А, нет, там еще в квестах несколько раз. Да, я думаю, что мы сохранимся. Сделаем новый чик на всякий случай. Вернемся к Gridfall. Завтра. Я завтра, чуть ли не с утра, короче, запущу, и мы будем целый день играть. Ну, как с утра, типа днем. Вот, мы добьем эту игру прям вообще 100%. Я уверяю вас. Все. На этом все сегодня. Всем спокойной ночи, удачки. Увидимся в скором времени.